Hello, my little soul. You are seeing these images, brief moments of light and extraordinary intervention. They are not just fairy tales or distant myths. These are the signs I have sent over the centuries all over the world to touch your simple and suffering heart. Every miracle, whether the rose blooming on the cold soil of Tepeyac or the spring gushing from the rock of Lourdes, is a promise that my son, Jesus, will never abandon you. I am only the messenger, the guide, the arm that pulls you out of the abyss. Look, the miracle of Guadalupe, when you see Juan Diego opening his rough tilma and my image imprinted on it, that is respect for poverty, for what is small and despised. I did not choose a palace, but the cloak of a peasant. The message is clear. Where you feel weakest, God's grace will bloom most brightly. You don't have to be great, you just have to be honest. And Lourdes, my child, where little Bernadette saw me in the grotto, I came in silence. The spring water that gushed forth was not just for physical healing, it was a symbol of purification, of resurrection. When you feel your soul is parched, when you are surrounded by sickness, doubt, or sin, remember that water. It reminds you that God can always create new life from the wasteland, from your very brokenness. But then came Fatima, my child. The 3 shepherd children saw the sun dancing. That was the most public miracle for the doubting masses. When the world was divided, blinded by war, blinded by hate, I sent an undeniable sign. The dancing sun is an urgent call. Repent, pray. If the universe is obedient to God, why does your heart refuse? Do not fear punishment. Fear your own indifference. My intervention is always an invitation to return to love. Look at the mystical medal, Rue du Bac. I stand on the globe, my hand radiates light. Each ray is a grace. Do you know why some rays do not shine? They are the graces you have refused to receive. I want to give everything, but you must open your heart. Wear the medal not as a lucky charm, but as a pledge of trust in my protective power. La Salette is where I shed tears, my child. My tears for indifference, for forgetting God's commandments. When you see those tears, do you understand? A mother's love is a sorrowful love, a love that does not want to see her child lost. Stop for a moment, feel that sacred sadness and promise her that you will change your bad habits, change your indifference. Then came Knock, a silent apparition. No words, just the presence of her Joseph and John. That was when you needed silence the most. Sometimes words are not enough. Only presence can soothe fear. The miracle of Knock teaches you that even when you do not hear an answer, she and the saints are still there, praying for you, silently, steadfastly. Look at Our Lady of Aparecida, the black statue found in the river. It was headless, imperfect, but when put back together, the miracle happens. A miracle teaches me to accept imperfection, to accept the broken pieces of my life. God can use what is discarded, what seems useless, to create greatness. The statue of Our Lady of Częstochowa slashed with swords. The miracle is not that the slash disappears, but that the statue still stands, still revered, bearing the scars of history and suffering. Your life will have scars too, my child. Let them be signs of resilience and loyalty, not reasons to fall. And Kibeho, Rwanda, the painful miracle when Our Lady wept and warned of an impending disaster. A miracle is not always a joyful one. Sometimes it is a merciful warning. It is the harsh truth necessary to shake the human conscience. When you see me suffering, understand that I am calling you to pray for peace, for unity, for those who are suffering. Look at the miracles of healing, my child. The sick are healed, the blind see, the lame walk. These are visible signs. But the greatest miracle I want you to seek is the healing of the soul. Jealousy.